Chat, come up with the name for the Magma Blade wielder. Who wields the Magma Blade? I think it was a type B, so not type A. Welcome to Noob. Hope you're having a good day. Made up Matthew. Only date that works out for a trip you're planning with some friends. Ah, I see. Yeah, good and bad. That's on skin design. Molten Mildred. Do like Molten Mildred. How about Molten Matthew then? Molten Matthew? Oh. Molten Matthew. There we go. And then detailed. Does give Matthew vibes. Yeah, he is pretty Matthew-like. Whatever that means. Okay, so we gotta make him pretty fiery, I'm assuming. Okay, very orange. Good. Can we pull for Mildred respectfully? We'll go with Matthew. The alliteration is still there of the two M's. I do like it. What we can decide on is what hair type is Molten Matthew? Are we going with like a long hair, long but tied up hair, short hair, bowl cut? Queeline, yes. Okay. Anybody opposed to bowl cut? Scorched by fire? This could be scorched. Bowl is nice. Red bald buzz. Let's go with the bowl cut. We haven't seen a bowl cut in a while. This can be red as fuck. Easy. And kind of shiny. He's scorched. Maybe we can give him like a tattoo or something. I do like just doing the eye like cover thing. I don't know why. This game have the burn mark tattoo? I don't know. Let's see. I can move this to like his cheek or something. So maybe one of these. Probably one of these. Either 2 or 3. Maybe for the Frenzy Flame Simps. Potential. Top 2 are burn marks. I think so, yeah. Otherwise, we could give him like one of the symbols for like a flame frenzy. Frenzy flame symbol. How do we feel? Which direction do we want to go? This is also kind of fiery. I'm leaning between 3630 and 2 or 3. These are very official. I don't know if we need them to be official. This guy's already been through a lot. Yeah. Before we get in there, let's just go with 2. We'll make it maybe like more of like a blood red. Something like that. And then we tweak it. Okay, like here-ish. Yeah, that's pretty burn marked to me. Yeah. Like he got burned on one part of his face. I like it. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's the look. That's the look right there. Yeah, it needs to be like a darker color. Wow, this looks like a mold. Ew. Ew. You know what? Maybe he got burned and it's moldy. Ugh. Brother, ew. I'm liking it though. That's a good tattoo. Alright, cool. This is our guy. This is him. He is him. Also, hold on. Body hair. There we go. We should also make him swole for no reason with his bowl cut. How ridiculous. Look at this guy. Small head too. Look at him. Who is this guy? Whose mans is this? Perfect. Start the timer, and then we'll need ER tool. Okay. ER tool. Hi, ER tool. Hello. Magma Blade. It does exist. Cool. And I don't think we'll need anything else. The stat requirements for this thing are not too high from what I remember. Yeah, 9, 15, 16. We just need Radigans, and we could do Faith Talisman plus a helmet. Wouldn't be too bad. Can only get it by cheating it in. Yeah. What is this classed as? Is this a straight sword? Curved sword. Okay. So it won't have that high of poise damage. But it will be nice and speedy. I do wonder, how's the Charger 2? Okay, yeah, you do still get that normal Charger 2, like the swingy swing. I'm assuming this is Somber. And we did kind of make the decision that Somber weapons will run through Volcano Manor. Easy way to get the +9. Also get to fight Noble a little bit. How's the crit on this thing? Standard Charger 2 is 11 plus 22, so potentially 33. Like a straight sword, okay. Physical, fire, alright. Who are we fighting to get into capital, chat? Last time we did Godric Radon. How much knowledge of the game you guys have? You learn almost every stream. It's a big game. It's a big game. There's like still things I could still learn. Hell, there's like still things that like someone such as Aggie or Doma would learn that maybe they have heard before, but it just, you know, wouldn't be retained. Like very specific scaling values, etc., etc. Radon Renala? Okay. We can go with that. Moog would maybe be painful with this. So, Renala's not too bad. Radon's never really too bad. Anti-Moog. Like, I guess we'd have the potential to do a +9 against Moog, but he's just so fire resistant. Is the only issue. Crap. this. Okay. I will need to grab Faith Talisman. Or not Talisman, Faith. Well, that too. The Talisman and the Tear. Let's just head to Weeping. Right out the gate. I'll grab one of the parry shields too. Why not?
You there. Could you help us out, Cully?
Hello, Bach.
You were just thank you. I was and I ended up.
Blah, 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 blah. They hate me. They're picking on me. Call me ugly. Okay, bye, Bach. I can go this way. I'll grab a 1 right here. Somber 1. And I can grab... Surprised he didn't hit me. A Somber 2 when I get to Weeping. It's a little out of the way. But it do be free. Or I could grab the 2 near EG, like in that cave. Either or. Welcome in, Havda. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, Harvard. Welcome in, Harvard. The whole university. I'm honored. The whole university in my chat room. Imagine. Welcome to campus, dude. Yeah, I can use that grace. We'll come back and run around and grab like physics stuff. Like that's another route that exists. I just don't use it too often, but should probably be using it just to get the feel for it. Jump down to Les Spring. Wee! Look at us go. Leaving and going to Gino's. What an eventful day. Chad, I took a fat as fuck nap today. Like a really good nap. I just feel really good. Anybody else have a good nap today? Don't need the smithing. Didn't nap today, but had a good eep. Okay, yeah, that's fair. My eep was okay. Like, I slept okay. It wasn't bad. But that nap was just, like, my body needed the nap, you know? It was good. I'll grab the Grace by this guy in case. You had an entree, but still nice. Okay, okay. I think I'll go by EG and grab the 2 and 3. Seems fine with me. I'm not grabbing the int tier, so I'll grab the 4, maybe in the Celia cave. Because we will go grab Sword Seal. That's not too bad. Excuse me, rat jams. Passing through. Don't worry about me. Oh yeah, tomorrow we will be doing more Kazan. I did ask you guys last week at some point if you wanted to see 2 days of Kazan. It's a fun game. I've been liking it. That second boss that we fought, Viper, really good boss. I'm still kind of like, I guess, getting a grip on parry timings and stuff like that. But it is a nice game. It looked clean. Yeah, I would say if you wanted to check it out, noob, and you're fine with the deflect style of play. Not that you have to do deflect style. It doesn't feel like Lies of P where you're a little bit more pushed into deflect style playing like Sekiro. But if you wanted to check it out and you're fine with that play style as an option, it's good. Especially if you like more of a like just clean, saturated look to a game. Because it feels like playing this just really presents it to you with the colors. Welcome in game. Hope you're having a good day. And the UI and stuff is clean, good visual effects, etc. Yeah, we do be in Weeping Maze. We'll grab some extra lilies, because, like, fuck it. Gods can do a maybe a little harsh on us. They do have decent fire resist. And we have seen what decent fire resist can do when you have a fire weapon. Based off of the whip run. Damn, Jeepa. You got gammed by Gam. Don't need anything else from here, though. Okay. Let's head out of here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I did want to go from here. Charge attack talisman may be useful. I'll grab it just because we're heading that way. This graveyard isn't really that good. Let's see, like, that's good. Just because it's not a 1. I think the rest of these are just 1s. They're kind of not worth your time to pick up. Okay, now, can I find the ruins correctly? Okay, at least I can find the road. Don't need the smithing too, just need the lilies. We'll grab this, because why not? And hopefully not die. Run! Where'd the bear go? Oh, he didn't even see us. What an idiot. Okay, cool. Don't think I'll need Scar Seal, really. Like, we could get the Scar Seal just for the +3 to Faith, but I don't think it's necessary with the other talisman that exists. Grab this and this. I will get this Grace. If something were to go horribly wrong with Godskin Duo, after we beat Radon, those lilies respawn. Which is a neat thing that happens. I don't know why. Maybe because the area just gets reloaded or something. Don't really need the stuff from there. I don't think I grabbed a stone sword key. Oh, I did. Talisman could be useful. Trying to think. Honestly, I wouldn't even use it. We won't grab it. I do want to see what this Ash of War is. Because I've barely seen the snake dudes, the Kyles, using the Ash of War. I do think it flings magma pretty far. Cool, we're good there. It is a made-up Ash of War. Hope this helps. I like that you hate this weapon so much, just because it eludes you. Or has eluded you. I doubt you're like still trying for it.
Thank you.
Chrono 277 Glorp.
Yo, holy shit, it's Dinzor with the tier 3. This man's crazy, dude. Welcome in, Dinzor. Hope you're having a good day. This man is the only one with the Glorp emote. He's crazy. And actually, there is a tier 3 emote on the way, Dinzor, so you will have even more perks. Welcome in, say. Hope you're having a good day. Your 60-year-old hippie dad just ripped a cone and laughed at your joke and dropped the mix. So naturally, you're currently adding that to a song. Ain't no way. Can we have a special command for when, or for Dinzor when Night Rain releases? Honestly, yes, actually. Considering Dinzor is the first tier 3 sub of the channel, he's earned it. You like my voice? I'm glad. I'm glad he's having a good time. Tell him I said hi. Or hi to Noob Dad. Hello. Actually, what is the scaling on this thing? Does this get more strength or faith? Strength there. I do want to go this way. Hello, awkward. CDC. Okay, cool. Thank you, Yeepers. Yeah, Strength Talisman's not bad then, and I could probably keep the Faith Talisman too. We grabbed that already. If we need Golden Vow, we'll come back. I'll grab the Grace. What I want the Grace for too is coming back for whatchamacallit. Blue Dancer. It's an appointment, cleaned your apartment, worked out. Bake banana bread again. Ooh, how did it turn out this time? Did you put more bananas? Did you put 3 whole bunches instead of just 3 bananas? How'd it go? Okay, you added 5. Almost double. Paid your taxes today. You only have to pay 5K for 2023. What a superb day. Let's go. It's still hot. Okay, okay. Letting it cool down. Gotcha. Dinzer, you said you own like a small business or maybe a big business, something like that. You own a business? I can only imagine how much you're actually paying quite frequently. I didn't make it. No, I knew it as soon as I jumped. No. Rip. How gross are taxes? Well, I guess Dinsor's in a different country, but my parents run like a small business. So it's really weird. Like they have to do not only their own taxes, obviously, they have to do the business taxes, and then like the state that we're in, you also have to do like a quarterly tax thing. So it's like quite a lot of just constant record keeping on their end. Which does make sense, but it, you know, that's just a little tedious. I am not making this skip today. Oops. I pressed the jump button a little slow. We'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work the third time, I'm just taking the long way of shame. Hold. Germany's close to 50%. Oh wait, around 150 per year. Germany's close to 50%. 50%. What? Why are you being sussed? You haven't said you wanted to eat Mesmer at all. Although you did just say it in that statement. Sus. Don't have the state. I see. Oh, we made it. Let's go. You're not sus, you're just yourself. True, actually. Slay at being yourself. Speak your truth. Hi, myself. Welcome to stream. Hello, Harvard. Harvard. The university. I don't really need the sacred tier by tops here, so I'm gonna take a alternate route. And hopefully not die, you know? Hopefully. Is it here? I have not gotten to the place. Here it is. Welcome in, QX. Hope you're having a good day. I do want the Fate Talisman from this side. Welcome in, GM. I hope you're having a good day as well. You're going to have to make a spreadsheet for the typos. Oh my god, Hadva. Please. Please. That'd be hilarious to just check in on like every once a month or something. The monthly typos.
Bapanada.
Yo, Tyler, ain't no fucking way. One of my favorite dishes. Hope you're having a good day. Don't worry, chat. That's just an inside joke. But it's a good one. Spin a yarn to this sexy metalhead next door? We're rooting for you, noob. Best of luck. Yeah, we do not want to get loptered. No relax music. Not for the weapon requests. For the weapon request, I'll just keep the in-game music. And then when we do the whip run later, we can have the music. Because these get uploaded as like shorter VODs to the channel. And they end up all silent, you know, and I'm also not trying to add music afterwards. Yeah. Small thing. I don't really need the dex tier. Let's run around this way. What is Magma Dude's name? Molten Matthew. That's our guy. Oh. He's so molten, he's so Matthew. And he sold bowl cut. Why is he cheeked up? Why wouldn't he be cheeked up? Is my question as a response. We said who? Ronalaradon? So I do need the key. Molten Matthew melts my mind. Good alliteration, Hadva. Well done. 10 points to the purple names. Don't ask me what the points do. That's completely useless. We got 10 points. Let's go. Are you still on there? There's quite a few people who just like get their points and then toss them all away immediately. You gave all of them away? I feel like you did something to get back your points at some point. Who fucking knows? Not I. I don't keep track of my stream. It's not my job. Oh, Torrent has seen better days. Yeah, I'm not even going to try with the scarab over here. I doubt we could break open that scarab in a timely manner. Just gonna head to EEG. Dinzor got hands. I liked the random fish posting in the Discord, by the way. Good job, peeps. I'm so proud of you as a community. The fish, exactly. One of the communities to exist, one may say. One of the communities that Jeep is leaving, yes. Does TTS work? It does. TTS is working. Let's go. I already played Jeepa's message from the other day. I am curious. I did set a like a timer on it. It's a decent enough timer. Like you get through plenty of the message, but I'm curious how much of that message it will say.
Bapanada.
It arriveth, say, Mesmer the Impaler and...
I didn't even want to play it for you, dude. That's crazy. I'll try replaying it. I'll try replaying it. It's so crazy that it just said no to you. Mesmer the Impale Land. Deathly silence. That's just messed up. Let me get to this grace, and then yeah, we'll do that. Hold on. Did TTS get impaled? Maybe like... Yeah, just mentioning Mesmer, the TTS dies. Who knows? Alright, I'll do this. Hold. Hold. What a long is Wuck message?
Bapanada.
It arriveth, say, Mesmer the Impaler's betrothed and head of Shadowkeep's
HR department, doth not question the ethics of his lover being the head of HR lovely high a known normal...
Wow. It like really doesn't want to like play your message, and I don't know what that is. That's nothing I can do on my end, by the way. We can just try again later. Let's give it a bit. Brian's like, his brain is broken. Brian, the TTS guy. Wee. There's no way. How? Hello? I landed on the Spirit Spring. Did I not? Stake America? Where does this take me? Landed on the wall? Oh, I guess so. Why would it not just count as, like, you're in a Spirit Spring, though? Oh, well, that works. Good to know if we ever do, or whenever we do a Deathless run. Now, I did hit the wall a little bit, like, towards the end. But I figured the game would just be like, okay, you are in Spirit Spring, it's showing the animations and everything. You are safe, you know? I guess not. Maybe it was not high enough for spring. No, you could definitely jump from there and like... I've even hit the wall prior. It could just be a minor bug. But I've jumped from there multiple times. Weird jangle, who knows? Okay, say, I'm going to grab the 2 stones in here, and then I'll try replaying your message. We're giving Brian a decent little break. Yeah, because they bully you. Nobody's bullying you, Jeepa. Unless we're bullying you. But nobody's bullying you. Smashing. Tinsaurus is the one that gets bullied. True. I feel like we can't deny that one. Okay, here we go. I don't know why you needed to shout that, say, but yeah, Jeepa has been leaving for like 2 years now, true. We eat. It keeps making me think I'll actually land in the boss room. It's beetle season and you've rescued 4 beetles today. Cats are going crazy. What kind of beetles? Are they like pretty big beetles or small ones? Yeah, have you named them? True. Okay, let's go off to Kaled in the meantime. Trying again, say. It's happening.
Bapanada.
It arriveth say, Mesmer the Impaler's betrothed and head of Shadowkeep's HR department, doth not question the ethics of his lover being the head of HR lovely high a known normal.
Ah, okay. It hit the cutoff time there. It hit the cutoff time there. It hit the cutoff time there. But it did play it normally. The message is just so long, dude. The beetles are literally called May beetles? Interesting. Are they like interesting colors? Or are they just like the normal like black and brown beetles? And they die in like a day? Damn. They're brown. Red with black dots. That's ladybugs. Waiting. There we go. I do need the 4. Waiting. There we go. Oop. I did everything except for a proper jump. Hold. Oh, darn. I messed up the controls. No. What did my hand hit? Oh, I think I hit shift by accident. I see. Get, you don't want to say that. What, backshotted? Who up getting backshotted? Don't answer that. Let's not answer that one. Oh, I see. Which is gross. That is the grosser variant of that. Yes, I agree. Like I am... Oh, I see. My fingers are over by a button. I see. Don't worry, chat. We're going to get it. We're making it out of Celia Crystal Tunnel today. There is a slightly easier 4 to get by EEG. But if I can hit this skip like pretty fast, it would be better in on route. Welcome Incarnate. Hope you're having a good day. Not the cum shots, yes. Let me get here. Looks like that guy aggro's regardless, so we'll just do a quit out. And I don't think he'll aggro if I'm all the way over here. Huh. Okay, just from me standing here. Interesting. For that, I landed a little bit too far. So I need to properly get my run jump here. That was almost it. What were you trying to say on that one? Now we're just not hitting any part of it? Overshot. I did a whole guard counter to this guy out of nowhere. Hold, chat, hold. We're getting it. Is it worth the time investment? Probably not. But it's fine. I do feel like I need the run jump. And the swinging, I think, gets me onto the second platform. Okay. Wanted to dodge that first one. It felt like that would just kill me outright. Oh, I see. If we're all the way over here. If we're like on top of the thing, he does not aggro. That's nice. There we go. You have 3 streams playing again? Oh no. I hope it's not too much sensory overload for you. Speaking of which, that Lego Star Wars game from yesterday, that was a lot for both Skirts and I. But it worked out nicely. It was a nice game. Welcome in, Calvin. Hope you're having a good day. Roll a little bit early. That's fine. We don't have to go up there. We can just go for it on leaving now. Grab the money. There's no other stones for me to really get. The alarms. Yeah, that alarm section was a bit much. On top of like the visuals and the like everything just going on. Overall fun. Ow. Don't really need rot grease. I think we're fine on that. Cool. We should have sombers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 5. We will go into Volcano Manor since it's the somber weapon. We'll do Virgin Duo. I'll grab the 5 from there. That should be okay. Kind of condenses where we're running in the route. It's so mean to me. There we go. Okay, cool. Skip. All I really want from here is a few things, actually. I need the Grace here so that we can hit up Radon later. Sword Seal would be nice to have. Just for the dex requirement. And the 8 and 9. So we're grabbing all the things. Grace. Let me run this way. For those who were checking out the collab stream yesterday, would you guys be interested in more Lego content? I'm genuinely curious. It was a cozy game to play. No problems with the game itself. No, not for you. Okay. Yes, from Jeepers. Was it a bit too much like going on, say? Because like I mentioned, even from our point of view, like playing it, just like there was a lot on screen, you know? Wasn't your vibe just a lot? Okay, okay. I think if you've seen one, you kind of seen all. That's also fair too. You'd have to really love whatever specific game you're playing, I think, or just be generally fine with the Lego game. Not super into the redo of Lego Star Wars. Okay, okay. Now, if it's a different Lego game that's not Star Wars, because there are plenty of Lego games. You're ambivalent, played enough yourself, so y'all don't play. That's more than okay. Gotcha. Of the older Lego Star Wars, yeah, I do like the older ones too. It just doesn't show up well, you know? Like, it's not like they added in later 1080p or something. Some of those are like 720p at best, so the whole thing would just be a little blurry. They don't have the voice lines, they mumble. True. You didn't enjoy them actually speaking? Really? Love Lego games pre-switch. Don't like Lego games in general. Okay. Good feedback. I appreciate it. I can relate this to Miss Scoots. Whenever next we talk. Now, would you guys be interested in us playing through something like Portal 2 co-op? Because, yeah, there's like plenty of co-op games out there. And again, we have much more access to co-op games now that she has her PC. Also, auto raffle chat, quick. You have to beat Cuppybot. I'd like to see Scoots in a soul setting. She is getting there. She is getting there. And we can probably, potentially one day, do a Souls game. Maybe like Elden Ring. Where we do a co-op. But she's getting there. She has plans to do some Dark Souls 1. Pretty soonish, actually. Right now she's going through 9 Souls. Portal was the catalyst for your awful motion sickness? Ah, fair. Yeah, because it is first person. And there is a lot going on. Good to keep in mind. I didn't even think about it. But it is first person. Never had motion sickness until Portal. Interesting. Can I ask you then, whenever we play Escape Sim, is that also pretty motion sickness inducing? Because that's first person. But we're not really like actively moving around too much. I think we're generally good to go. I do want to go into the academy. Didn't watch it, just kind of listened. Okay. Fair. You also have things like Shift Happens that we can continue playing. But also just other co-op games. Sad you're never really able to finish it. Interesting. So you got that motion sickness thing from like playing it or during your playthrough of it. Lords of the Fallen. Maybe one day. But probably not anytime soon. Remember that day so clearly? Felt so bad. Close to throwing up, really? Useless bot, the out of order. It's a core memory for you? A bad core memory? Damn. You were here forever? What kind of a game is that, Hadwa? Fun co-op puzzle game? Okay, okay. Is it puzzle like you're just looking at puzzles? Or are you going around rooms? Or are you doing whatever? Casual? Okay. We do like the casual cozy. Those tend to just work out really nicely. See different parts of the puzzle. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, there's a couple of those that we wanted to play too. There's like, I believe Operation Tango is one of those kinds of games where you're seeing different things and helping each other. And then there's one where like one person gets a briefcase that has like a bomb in it and the other person is giving instructions how to defuse said bomb. So there's stuff like that that's on our list of things to play. I forget what that one's called. Keep talking, and no one explodes. Yeah. That's the one. Split Fiction was also fun. Like, it was fun to play, but I can imagine from a viewer's perspective, because like even we had issues with the story not being great until the very end. Sadly. I can imagine from a viewer perspective it being really boring until it's like not. What a kind abductor. Immediately sending me. Yeah, do you think we'll take the chance with Noble here? I also need the 5 and 6 and stuff from here. Whoops. I did a whole ass jump there. Whoops. It's funny to laugh at rather than to laugh with. Yeah. I don't even know if they really made that many jokes in the game itself. Because like the two main characters were just kind of against each other, or at least one of them was against the other one existing. Oh, I have to change that. Good shout. Then they become sausages. The sausage thing was funny. I'll give them that. Like, you're just these happy pigs, and then all of a sudden you get thrown into a shredder, of all things. And you're magically hot dogs. Welcome in, New York Ed. Hope you're having a good day. Magic hot dog? Magic hot dogs indeed. We were talking about Split Fiction. We'll continue this way. I do like that emote. That emote's a good one. Uh-oh. He's seen us. Run! Oh no. Run! Okay, we're alive. Is it just you, or am I rocking smaller undies? No, we are just caked up. Our character just happens to be hella caked up on a Monday. Yeah, it's the cheeks. The cheeks are cheeking. Oh, that was close. Over here. Ooh, that was close. Do one of these, actually. I kind of ran back into him. I took the wrong angle there. Kind of curious. I didn't sit at the Grace, so I wonder if we'll just end up back at the teleport. Like the transporter trap thing. No, I did touch the Grace. Okay. Good to know. I can't port out of here because I haven't set, but that's okay. Waiting for Kyle. Waiting. There we go. You have enough points in Aggie's? Actually, like the one day I was able to just watch Aggie's stream, I did have quite a bit of points. But at this point, I don't even know what emotes there are and aren't to know what to add. Tried for like 2 hours to farm for this stupid sword. Did you actually get it at the end of 2 hours? Or did you just give up after 2 hours? Didn't even get it? You're in the same club as Jeepa then. Jeepa believes this like weapon doesn't exist. Yep, there you go. The only method of getting it in the game is to spawn it in. Which sword? Magma Blade. It's the one that you have to kill like the snake dudes who have the blade. Your friend farmed for 30 minutes and got it. So then your friend is like, say, who got the blade. You had 99 arcane, damn. Okay, just didn't do anything. Say got 2. Not actually, yeah, go ahead and kill me. Perfect. Allegedly got 2. Sure, allegedly. Okay, this is great. Let me just sit at this Grace, and then we can use our pocket cash. Level up this thing to a +6. Hi, Melina. Talk to Melina. Blah, 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 blah. All the things and such. Honestly, sure, we'll go. Because I can just, like, sell runes to Hugh and level at the same time. I'll need to set up the physic, which shouldn't be too bad. Do all the flasks as well. Bribe the Kyle. It'd be kind of cool if in a game like this, like a Souls game, you could bribe somebody. I don't know what you would really use it for, but it would be kind of cool. Back with food? You did say you're making pasta. How's the pasta? Or did you come back with banana bread? It's not a heavy weapon. This should be enough. Perfect. That's a +6. Banana bread is soft. Ooh, nice. Let's go fight Mr. Market. We'll get a talisman slot. That'll be nice. that and do this. I think we can wield this. We can. Perfect. Hi, Margaret. Oops. Okay, big oops. Big oops. Don't worry, we'll get it on this one, surely. You would bribe Pitia for Selvis's puppet so you could just make him die over and over again? Honestly based. Yo, ZK, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, okay. Very promising damage, I gotta say. This will probably do well on Radigan. So I'm not too worried about, like, Malekith and stuff. More worried about Godskin Duo specifically. Blah, 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 blah. I'll use the main gate. Shoutouts to the Gauge. Yeah, should be good with this. Because in theory, we can't wield this unless I put on this. And then we're still light load. We can wield the weapon. Perfect. Let's go fight Godskin Noble now, actually. May as well spend the time. Then we'll get a Somber 7. We can upgrade this to a Somber 9. Should be good. Plus you got Drip. Yes, exactly. Welcome back, Floopy. Most bagels are actually bread in a circle and not a real bagel. Real bagels have to be briefly boiled before they are baked. Is that why some bagels have different textures to them? Like good textures? I didn't even realize that. I never looked into bagels. If it's all one lame texture, it's bread in a circle. Interesting. It's donuts, just bread in a donut shape? Donuts are fried, and I think the batter is different. It's not quite a bread batter. Honestly, not bad damage. For fire damage? Okay, we need to get you away from here. Okay, sketchy. Risky business. Oh, he died. Let's go. He's dead. Not too bad. Not too bad. We actually did not get messed up by the roll this time. Upgrade level? This is a +6. +6, but it is fire damage. Let me see how much fire damage it is comparatively. Yeah, it's like an even mix. A little more physical. Not too bad. I see the emote hold. Disc. That's a good one. That's actually a really good one to add with every time I fight Mesmer and I die. Like he's telling me no. Yeah, good damage for sure. Milk bun bread in supermarkets. Don't hurt us, we have the same sword. Ah, I see. Why you have milk bun bread in the supermarket when you have good bread in normal shops? Honestly, I don't know. Also, do I have enough stone sword keys? I do. Like Americans are addicted to sweet over quality. Yeah, actually. I've watched enough, like, I guess food related videos, like trying foods from different country videos. And one thing I have learned from watching enough of them is just that, you know, different countries will suit the palate of the people. And America, they just tend to put sugar in everything because that's the palate. Sugar and oil. It do be tasty in some cases, but boy, is it not healthy. Brain needs carbs, sugar is carbs. True. Wine rolls are Sara Lee bread. True. Yeah, Sara Lee, like, that company essentially makes a whole market on that. Okay, there we go. You both get married and you move to each other's country. That sounds like a great deal. Let's hit up EG. We'll upgrade this to a +9 now. I'm very pleasantly surprised that we did not spend forever on Noble.
Well, I presume. I am an old soul, perhaps.
Okay, good. We can just fight whoever we want to now. Let's go ahead and get rid of Virgin Duel, honestly. Then we can get to Altus before getting to Radon. Okay, good swing pattern from this boss. Not too bad. Not bad at all. That was the first try. Cool. First try. Let's go. Yo, was that a second try on Duo? Did I die? I honestly can't remember. Thank you for the clappy. Get married, spend half the year in the UK, half the year in the US. That doesn't sound horrible, except for like paying for places to live. Then give up on both and go somewhere else. Let's run here. It's Redaniel time. Good old Redaniel time. I think we made it. We did. Nice. If you're a US citizen, you're taxed on income anywhere in the world. Yeah, true. I remember my brother complaining about it slightly when he was working offshore in one country. I can't remember where it was. Maybe Singapore. But at the same time, he was also just working for said company based in the US. He still complained though. Give me the move. Give me the move. Perfect. Okay, I'm just kind of pressing R1 and plenty of damage. Nice. Pretty painless fight. This has some good damage to it, damn. Good damn. Big damn. All the damn. No hit radiance, yes. Oh, what? I sat at a Grace in Altus. Why did Blythe not show up? Just because we did the skip? Satch. I tried, Blythe fans. I tried. He just didn't want to show up today. But for the Alex fans, any pot friends? Your time's over. Red Wolf time. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think I touched a Grace in Altus, but I didn't sit down in Altus. Maybe that's what it is. So at least Alex showed up because of that. It's Doggo. Jeez. And he's dead. You tried to find Pot Friend? That was the closest emote? Peepo Torrent. Let me go ahead and sit. I think it's time for bed, 5 a.m. Oh my god, Dinzor. Get some eep. Have a good eep. It is literally Pot Friend. Don't need anything else. We grab that. I think we're heading straight to Miss Renala. Curious to see the Ash of War. We'll try it on Gillica after this. Actually, I guess we could try it on her phase 1. Nothing really happens. Can't believe you still have to do a UK tax return in January, even though you moved out last August? Why? Is it considering it like not a full year or something had passed? Fiscally? Uh-oh. Bye, Moongrim. Uh-oh. He's still alive. Oh, wait, no, he died. What an idiot. Your tax year, or, oh, okay, April. Return is due January. Dang. So it was just an inopportune time for you. The student that flops. I see you. Okay, let's see. Ash of War. Holy. With the extra magma on the ground? Jeez. Alright, cool. She died. Oh god. Do not kill me. Oh. Sketchy. Sketchy, risky business, but we made it through. Thank god.
Where did he flee, my sweetings?
Okay, I have been to round table. We can just go and get our talisman pouch. Not too bad. This weapon's working out pretty nicely. Good weapon. I hope it doesn't fall off a cliff damage-wise. Also, hi, Meemaw. Thank you for the gift. ETS time. Oh, first Gillica. And that Ash of War is slapped. One of his streams as an artist has been up for 26 hours now. Jeez, dude. What a good Ash of War, damn. She does it often. It's insane. That is kind of insane. But I wonder, does she take like full days off constantly as well? That's a lot of streaming. Think so. Don't know her schedule well. Yeah, I agree. Next seems based for the art community indeed. Because like, you don't necessarily need the consistency of streaming often, but just the people who follow you and stuff knowing that once you start streaming, you'll be there for a good while. That's pretty comforting. Need to get a bet set up for streaming? A bet? Like how so? Oh, a better setup for streaming. I gotcha, I gotcha. What are your plans, Garnet, if you don't mind me asking? If they're a secret, they're a secret. Usually don't do more than 4 to 5 because you get a migraine. For the DLC, when the DLC came out for Elden Ring, those were close to 20-hour streams almost every day. But it was so worth it. I was having so much fun. Hello, gargoyle. I was just so ready to get lost in the sauce of new content for a game that I like. Plans. I do like doing things on the fly because that's fun, but I just know things tend to pan out better for me, at least when it's planned out. It's just the planning stage. I can kind of get locked when I do a planning stage for something, you know? Because then you start planning and then you're like overthinking, and then that causes like the paralysis to actually do anything. I tend to hit that wall quite often, personally. Do not kill me, do not kill me. Yeah, we're good. Stream if you're awake enough, if you have anything to work on. That's the nice thing about art, though. You could start with, like, nothing in mind and then just get, like, a brain blast. Or inspiration, like, blast. We put away the weapon so we don't mess this up. Give him a love tap. Oops. Get over there. Go that way then. Oh. Okay, we have to fight him for realsies. We used up our one chance. I missed the hit on him slightly. I guess I could have taken a little bit more time to, like, look over and actually hit him. Can't believe he didn't one shot. I think because I got a partial parry or something. Why is it only the one chance? It's just a made up rule. Personal rule. You can do it as many times as you want, though. Oh yeah, on the fire. I'm surprised that didn't one-shot me either. Speaking of... I grabbed a talisman and a talisman pouch and did not actually equip it. Run. You. There we go. He was like really hiding that shield side for me. Okay, not too bad. Would have been greedy so many times there. You could probably be more greedy than I was playing it there. I just do not like playing on his hammer side.
Intruder.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. His hammer side, or like the weapon side itself, he's got one really fast downward like sweep or whatever. And that's the only thing that really gets me a little scared of that side, whereas the shield side is pretty predictable. Yeah, there's something about DTS and like the way he attacks you. You feel like you can get off a lot of moves, and then all of a sudden he does something really fast that one-shots you. It's kind of crazy. Thank you for the clapios. Appreciate it. We will need to sit at the Grace. Surely, yes. Wee. Simply never attack in Elden Ring. Dude, the DLC feels like that. Especially like on a first playthrough of the DLC. You just feel like there's no chance for you to actually do anything. Being sneaky would be good. Oh, you know what? Fire Giant may be a little painful. So Fire Giant and Godskin Duo, that may be a slightly painful section. I kind of wonder how the Ash of War will work on Gideon. It does put Magma on the ground, but like right beneath where you are, and he likes to roll away from you. So I'm not sure. Chasing him with like a running R1 wouldn't be too bad though. Let's just do that to save the 2 seconds that this guy will chase me for. Waiting. Reset the physic. Cool. Cold free time. If Fire Giant, the damage doesn't look all that good, I think what I'll do, I will go grab Golden Vow. For now, we don't really need it. I'll grab it later. Ooh, or actually, I could grab it after this guy. This guy gives us another talisman slot. And there's 2 talismans I'm considering. Like, it could be worth getting Fire Scorpion, or we could just get Blue Dancer. Either or. Okay, cool. He is dead. Yeah, what do I want to put here? 14. Take this off 11. Blue Dancer wouldn't be horrible. And I do maybe want the Golden Vow anyways. Let's do that. He's stuck in a loop. Gold free, like that one, doesn't really have too many moves anyways. So like you'll see that loop pretty often. And that's kind of the same with Godfrey's Phase 1, like the real version. He essentially has like a couple moves he does over and over again, and then he's got like very few mix-up moves that are completely different. But if you just stay close to him, he'll keep doing the same. So you can bait out that loop consistently. Horalu has some different things going on, I think, regardless. Killed that dude in midair. Sweet. Catch me. Thank God. Oh God. Not you. That was very scary. Landing and then all of a sudden this land octopus is just flying at you. You do be the warrior. Very true. Your heart stuck on Goldfree for ages on your first playthrough. He is kind of a decent wall. I would say DTS is a worst wall, though. Because you can still get some upgrades and whatnot in Capital. And like, who's not exploring Capital on their first time through? But pre-DTS, there's only so much to explore. Like, it's still decent, but you're only getting so much, like, really, really good things. And he himself can be an ass. Okay. Stuck on nothing there for a second. You cheese DTS on your first run. Did you knock him off the cliff or get him to like fall off? Your dragon hand just kept missing. Did you use the dragon hand on your first run? Kukri's and square off. Oh, okay, I see. The Kukri. Kukri one is pretty solid. Bro, it's a dragon on your hand. Fair enough, fair enough. I found Bloodhound's Fang and just went for it with that. Ow. Ow. Where's my roll? I put a roll. There we go. I can't leave. There we go. Yeah. Leading him to the edge and using the square off to push him off. That is a pretty consistent strat. Also, welcome in, Raiders. Bill, welcome in. Hope it's going well. Thank you for the raid message. I guess we have our talisman now. Off to Morgott. Oh, I didn't grab any further graces. I see. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing a viewer requested weapon run at level 1. It's the Magma Blade. It's just a really spicy sword. Working out pretty good. Hope your stream went well. And your current challenge that you're doing went well. How was it today? Yeah, pepper sword. It's more like a hot sauce sword. Or at worst, I don't know, like a marinara sauce sword. Say part is not balanced for a single legendary? Really? In what way? Remember last time you were talking about the vehicles and whatnot not being balanced correctly. Oh, you know what? I did use some riposte. Does this have good crits? No, it's actually normal crits. We were just getting good damage. Last time we used parries on Morgott. Let's use not parries this time. See how it goes. Plus of them with no cover. Yeah, she's a very polite lady. Immediately got out of our way. You're just kind of taking up space. So are you planning to do further games? I may have asked that question like so many times to you. But now that you're like getting to the end-ish of your first initial list of things. Are you planning to add more or just move on from the challenge as a whole? Hello, Morgott. Welcome to Eden. Hope you're having a good day. Halo 4 next, and then not sure. Do some Call of Duty campaigns next. Doom is on the list as well. Ooh, okay. That'd be fun. I did not trust that straight. Eh. There we go. Nice and easy. Welcome in, Anowin. Hope you're having a good day. Is Morgott's knife easier to avoid than Margit's? Which knife do you mean? Like the one that he tosses at you, the daggers? Or some of the close-up stabby ones, slashy ones? Not too bad of a fight, honestly. The knife swipe. No, it's like the same timing for both of them. But it's so much easier to go for the dodge on Morgott because the arena's big, whereas with Margit, sometimes he's just like off on the side or you're like a little bit close to the side. And his arena has like the edges that you can fall off of. It's a little bit more menacing in that sense. That really was not a bad Morgott at all. That was a first try. Cool. Unironically, Jeepa has been picking some pretty good weapons for these. Good job, Jeepa. Rip their crystal knife landed. Need to be good because it's mythical. I'm surprised by the Ash of War. This is actually really good damage. And you get like the extra because it's on the ground. Now granted, this is a +9, but I'm sure if you were like scaled, like you actually leveled and stuff, could see some pretty decent damage with this. You could do a pretty neat like dual curve sword build and one of them with cold. Like scavengers in the other hand. They need to get cold and bleed and then reset the frost procs with this in the other hand. That'd be kind of cool. Waiting. There we go. Or if you went with like a hybrid Faith and Int build, you could do Wing of Estelle in one hand and this in the other. Could also be pretty dope. Okay, do you mind, sir? There we go. Let's see, mountaintops. We don't really have to do anything. I don't care so much for the consecutive attack physic. So we don't have to grab that. Like, I think the physic is fine the way it is. I have, what, strength and faith in it? And that's what we're scaling off of. Yeah, strength and faith. Pretty simple. I'm just a little concerned with the damage on Fire Giant here. But it is mostly physical, and we're boosting the physical as well. Does Ritual Sword Talisman also boost your physical damage? Or is it one of those, like, all other damage types boost? I'm holding. I'm on hold. Because there's like, what, a couple physics, I think, and talismans that work like that. All damage, might be wrong. I'm thinking it's all damage as well. Just want to double check. Should be every damage. Okay. Not too bad then, yeah. We are boosting it. I did grab Golden Vow. Could go grab that dagger from Round Table. I may want to do that before going into Fire Giant's Arena. Okay, just make sure this guy doesn't scream at us all angry like. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. There we go. Also, be ready to prepare your beans, chat. You know what portion of the run we are approaching. Slowly but surely. It is upon ye. Don't need anything from here. We're just kind of cruising. Okay, well, I avoided one bird like that, but not the other hidden one, apparently. Okay, I did not get shot at. Oh. Horns. Nobody saw that? That wasn't sketchy at all? It is almost the Jeep portion. Welcome back, Say. How was your food? No problem. You know what? I bet I could just like do the Gamba right now. Hold on. And then by the time we make it up there, it should be ready. Chat, get ready. It's happening. Go, go, go. Bet, bet, bet. Your points. If you're wondering what you're betting on, we're about to kill a mob in the near future 3 times for a 2% drop chance staff. And that's essentially what you're voting on. We do it purely for the memes. Big money with 17. It's been a while since we got the staff to drop, so like we're kind of due in a way. May not be the worst thing to believe. That being said, the odds are pretty good for doubters right now. And it's also pretty easy to doubt. It's a 2% drop chance. As in 98% doubt chance. Okay, okay. Now it's better to be a believer. Good job, whoever just put in a lot. The believers just never learn, dude. No, they're simply believing. They really took that one line of the Journey song to heart. Don't kill me, please. Wow, that kind of timed out perfectly. And it's already over. Perfect. All right, here we go. First attempt. She dropped absolutely nothing. We try yet again. Hold. Surely this time. And by this time, I mean the next time. Surely. Hold. The smug emote. We'll take our time in approaching this time. Step by step. Back away a bit. Approach. One more for the memes. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Rip believers. They didn't even pay us in butterflies. Maybe next time. Potential. You missed the bet. I did it a little bit differently this time, say. I like put up the Gamba as I was approaching instead of like getting to the Grace and then waiting. It did time out nicely. I'm sorry, say. I will say you guys chose a good time to go piss because Mountaintops is literally a run-through section. Alright, let's see. Fire Giant. Actually, no. First, the dagger. God, don't kill me. It's so sketch. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Where did he even go? Still there. I probably could have tried to sit down and stuff, but may as well. Get the dagger. He just wanted to give me a hand. Good one, Gam. Here we go. Equals to. I do have Ash of 4 options. Good. I feel like it's not, oh my gosh, they made a typo, so much as, ooh, no typo lore dropped. You know? I feel like that's what the reaction is. At least on my end. Yeah, new typo unlocked, exactly. Are you gonna yump? Nope. That's honestly not too bad. How am I supposed to... Hello? Hello? How do I... Oh, there we go. Bro, I swear, he just has pathfinding in his code to pathfind to the nearest, like, structure in the arena. There's no way this happens so much by chance. Good time to stagger him, honestly. Yeah, you good. I'm surprised I got a stagger there, but I guess I was doing a lot of R1s. Oh, run. Oh, the thing was in my way. No. No. Not too bad, though. I think the golden vow was needed there. It was a little rigged against us. Just a little bit, but that's just part of his phase 2. Golden vow definitely helped there, though. We'll keep that. The immediate roll. Amazing. I feel like he could stand to get a pedicure and manicure, honestly. I can't see. Oops. I like ran into that fire and did a turn animation by accident because I saw it after the fact. Whoops. Yeah, that was my own bad. Yeah, he could stand to get like a pedicure and manicure. He's looking a little rough. Eel is just in my way. Okay. Come back here. There we go. I'm back. Uh-oh. Run. I hate it. Ooh. Thank God. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but there was like that one strand of fire that landed right next to me. That was a little sketchy. Cool, he's dead. Not the worst thing in the world. Damage did seem to fall off a bit at the end there, but his phase 2, usually your damage doesn't look so great. Godskin Duo. I think I'll try sleeping both of them, and we'll see the damage on Apostle first before Noble. Since he has less HP. If I can at least get him to the phase 2, it wouldn't be horrible. Thank you for the clap, Yo. Appreciate it. Also, Ayo, who up Cardinal Sinning? Where are my Cardinal Sinners at? Now is your time. Please rise. Back to Melina. Hi, Melina. Blah, blah, blah.
This world and death are you to commit. Let my
We're sinning. I do need to upgrade my flasks. There we go. Let me in. Let me in. I do hope for Gideon that an R1 can microstagger him. It is a slightly heavier weapon than a dagger. So potentially. I think curved sword R1s do the trick. So close, Gam. What'd you mess up on? Like one capital? Oh, the space at the end with the rain time. I see. Prisian? That's hilarious. I would have never known. That's hilarious. That emote definitely belongs here then. I feel like I'm forgetting something to do with this. Maybe not. Oh, I guess I could, like, go grab the fire physic and fire scorpion charm. I don't know if those are needed though. That'd just be extra. Would probably do good damage to Radigan. Okay, cool. Get me some flasks, and then we change them up. Should be good enough. We go talk to our boy Kali. Where is he at? Here.
also that you're not then why I am Carl.
How many of these do I have? 7? 7 should be fine. I have this. I think we're good to go. I have a parry shield as well, so that's fine. Mesmer helmet on or off for a silly thing that you're making? Is he making like a silly face? This and this. No, not a silly face. Then you could probably go with no helmet if you don't want to draw the helmet. Make it easier on yourself. How did I not get noble in that? Weird. There we go. So I need to start with R2. These phase 2. Ooh. Not bad at all. Okay, now this guy has more HP, so this may be weird. Okay, that I don't mind too much. What an idiot. He really did go back into it. This should be ditch. Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Those R1s came in real handy. Also, I stood on the Grace as it spawned, so it bugged out. Not too bad. Thank you for the clap, yo. Appreciate it. How much poise damage am I doing on an R1? Because I've been doing quite a lot of R1ing and we're still seeing some good staggers. Oh. Oh, so close. I overshot that jump. We jumped too close to the sun jet. Should only be 6.5. I guess we're just doing enough R1s. Like, they are nice and fast. Ooh, not sketchy at all. Do I need the money for anything? Not really. I'm not gonna lie, we've run through here so many times, like Farum in general. I don't remember half of like the exploration of Farum. I just kind of know the one route, and I can barely remember the rest of it. Yump. And another yump. And a yump. Kazan tomorrow or Thursday? Tomorrow and Thursday, actually. We'll have Kazan 2 times this week. And we'll probably continue that trend for the next couple weeks too. That way we can knock it out a little faster. Yes, all the blade things. We finished essentially right after Viper last time. So we'll see how it goes this next time. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Excuse me, Mr. DTS, we're just passing through. Yeah, I think for Malekith, the damage should look pretty decent. We'll see. I'll be doing most of the R1s. Because the R2 has that weird double swing animation. We're getting pretty good value out of the R1s. Oh yeah, look chat. It's Doggo. Yeah, good thing I did not take that. Nice. First try hitless. Easy. This is just a solid weapon, dude. Damn. Just a really nice, solid weapon. Kind of crazy. Thank you for the clap. You appreciate it. I think what I like most about it is just that it's fast. It's really fast, and it's not costing me too much stamina at all. Here's where we waste a lot of time, though. Gideon... How does the Ash of War work? I wonder if I could just keep him stun locked in that. Okay, the jump R2 is a single strike. I can use that. Or a free hit. What else we got? Let's take this off. The running R1 isn't too bad. That's pretty fast. Running R2 is a little too fancy. But that's nice and fast. Yeah, that's not too bad. Required, it's because you're looking at Mesmer and you're genuinely mesmerized. All good say. Have fun being mesmerized by the Impaler himself. Like this. I'll try for the Ash of War here. Hopefully it works. After our free hit and riposte.
What a sad state of affairs. A kind spirit, but alas. She'll never grow. Queen Marika has high hopes. Continue to struggle. Unto eternity. My fellow.
How did I live? I'm so confused. What had me live there? Maybe the Golden Vow or something. Interesting. Okay, not too bad. I got the first Ash of War off. He did roll away from me. And then, like, the follow-up on the Ash of War was not far enough. Good to know. So I probably won't use that. Good damage from it. The R1s did seem to micro stagger him out of his attacks. We'll probably just play with those. Getting absolutely wrecked. Cool. He literally rolled himself into a corner. What a fool. Oh boy. The all yapping. Hold. Waiting. Waiting. All the waiting. There we go. Yeah, with the Golden Vow, I have faith in this doing pretty well on Godfrey and Radigan. Elven Beast towards the end may be pretty low damage when all the buffs wear off. Sir Gideon of nearly boring me to death. Nearly? I'm surprised you weren't already bored to death. Gotta beat 252. Ooh, we have a shot then. So you're saying there's a chance. Unless the recent one was faster. No, I think Mesmer Soldier Axe is the PB. Whatever that's at. $252, okay. You can do the screams? Yes, you are. Alright, cool. He's dead. Waiting. Waiting. Long and hard. Waiting. Cool. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Okay, I'm excited for the damage on Radigan. I think for this boss, ideally, at least the phase 1 Radigan specifically, you would want to have Fire Scorpion and the fire damage and the physic. And you could see some really good damage returns. Oh god, my eyes. My eyes. Okay, cool. Not too bad. Come back. Old Elven Stars? Oh, he went a completely different way. Oh, I missed. We should get triple rings here. Yeah. You can see the damage definitely fell off because of all the buffs wore off. Oh. The crazy move. Uh-oh. Run. Stamina pushed to the limit. He's flying. Again with this thing. Ooh, I did get a little chip there. Oh, I could see it. Ah, don't kill me, please. He's dead. Let's go. I think that's PB. I think. New PB. Sub 230. Thank you for the Clappy Clappy and Wappa. Appreciate it. Welcome in, Shadow. Hope you're having a good day. Nice. That was Magma Blade, everybody. That was a good weapon. Especially early on with the high upgrades and everything. We definitely just breezed through. Like Radon, Renala, she wasn't too bad either. Yeah, the fights were good. The fights were good. Who did we die to? Like, who took a second attempt? Because a lot of those happened to be first tries. Fire Giant. Fire Giant was like third try. Gideon was a second try. Anybody else? DTS, I guess. Second try, technically. We messed up on the skip. But then we killed him when we actually fought him. Anybody else? Not really. We did just kind of breeze through. Cool. I'm happy with that. That was a good run. Good run for the start of the day. Yeah, the Fallen Leaves. We get it. Journey 2? Hell no. Let's pull up the rubric. Hold. Oh, and cut the music. So we can bring back the Pokemon music. Pokemans. Lots of Pokemon. There we go. Okay, let's see. This. This is for good old Magma Blade. Turn that down just a little bit. There we go. So the reach for Magma Blade, it's not a 1, it's not a dagger reach. Like, we were still hitting Malekith pretty fine. It is in, like, the lighter weapons that are kind of short. So I think I'll give it a 3, honestly. Yeah, I didn't feel like I missed much of any attacks, really. I'll give it a 3. Moveset, pretty nice, because like for Gideon, for instance, we had options on things that we could use against him. He's like a good moveset check for your weapon. If it's very one note and it's like not the best thing, you will have a painful Gideon. This was pretty good though. You don't really get a stab or a poke, so it's not a 5. Otherwise, all the slashes are pretty nice. I will say that R2, like the charge R2 being a double swing is kind of eh. But I'll give it a 4 on that. That wasn't bad at all. Speed, it's a pretty fast weapon. The only thing faster could be a dagger, but like for the damage you're getting, it's much better than a dagger. So I'll give it a 4.5 on this. And then poise damage was kind of surprising. We were just putting in a lot of R1s. I don't think I really pressed R2 much this entire run. I'll put it at a 3. It's surprising, but it's not quite like I will use this to farm for staggers weapon. For the notes, when in doubt, simply press R1. Ash of War is decent for NPCs, but they probably get out of the follow-up. Otherwise, decent damage scaling. Good split damage. Physical plus fire. I never really felt at a damage loss until Elden Beast right at the end, which I called. I did call that. Otherwise, just pressing R1 constantly seemed to work out pretty well. Anything else noticeable? I would also make another note here. Worth the farming. Like, that's a weapon, after farming for so long, you actually get rewarded with a good weapon. That's a good one. That's worth the farm. Because we were even theory crafting like another dual curve sword thing with Frost and Fire and Bleed, etc., etc. Except you don't get rewarded with it. Listen, if you actually get it from farming, it's good. It's good. Low stat requirement too. Nothing too harsh about it whatsoever. I like it. I like it.